In the realm of forgotten relics and whispered legends, there exists an object of profound and somber magic: the Lantern of the Dead. It's not a grand ornate beacon, nor is it forged from precious metals. Instead, it's a simple thing, crafted from delicate, almost translucent paper stretched over a fragile bamboo frame. Unlit, it appears unremarkable. A dusty trinket you might find in an old attic, easily overlooked and dismissed. But this lantern holds a secret, a chilling purpose that sets it apart from all other artifacts. It doesn't respond to flint and steel, nor to any sorcerer's incantation. The Lantern of the Dead possesses a singular, eerie trigger. It will only ignite, casting its soft, ethereal glow when held in the hands of someone whose life is about to end. Imagine finding such a lantern. You pick it up, your fingers brushing against the cool, smooth paper. For a moment, nothing happens. It remains dark, inert. But for a select unfortunate few, as their hand closes around its base, a faint, pale light flickers to life within. It's not a warm, comforting light. It's a cold, silvery luminescence, like moonlight piercing through a dense fog. This glow doesn't push back the darkness. It seems to deepen the shadows around it, creating a stark, unsettling contrast. The moment it illuminates, it serves as an undeniable omen, a quiet, personal announcement that your time in the world of the living is drawing to a close. There is no appeal, no negotiation. The lantern has simply made a statement of fact. The person holding the lit lantern is granted a unique and haunting perception. Their reality shifts. Suddenly, they are not alone. Walking among the living, unseen by anyone else, are the spirits. These are not monstrous specters or violent poltergeists. They are silent, translucent figures, going about their spectral existence with a quiet dignity. They are the souls of those who have passed, and for the lantern bearer, they are now as visible as the living people they walk beside. A ghostly baker kneads phantom dough in a shop. A spectral child chases an ethereal ball through a park, and an old couple long since departed holds hands on a familiar bench. They are everywhere, a silent, parallel world revealed. But among this sea of spirits, a few will turn their attention to the lantern bearer. These are the guides. They emerge from the spectral crowd, their forms slightly more defined, their gaze fixed upon the one holding the light. They don't speak, they don't gesture wildly. Their communication is one of silent understanding. They simply begin to walk, and the lantern bearer feels an irresistible, unspoken pull to follow. These guides are leading them not to a place of judgment or punishment, but simply onward, to the threshold that separates life from whatever comes next. They are a quiet escort on the final journey. Experience is deeply personal and isolating. To the outside world, the person holding the lantern just seems distant. Perhaps they are staring at empty street corners, or walking with a strange, deliberate pace. Their friends and family can't see the spectral procession, can't feel the pull of the guides, and can't comprehend the silent conversation taking place. The lantern bearer is caught between two worlds, fully present in neither. They are still living, but their awareness is already crossing over, attuned to the realm of the dead. The lantern's glow is a secret they carry, a solitary burden of knowledge. The legends surrounding the lantern are varied and often contradictory. Some tales claim it was created by a sorrowful deity who wished to grant the dying a gentle transition, a chance to acclimate to the presence of spirits before crossing over completely. In these stories, the lantern is an act of mercy, a tool to ease the fear of the unknown. It provides companionship in the final moments, ensuring no one has to die truly alone. The silent guides are seen as benevolent figures, offering solace and direction in a time of ultimate uncertainty. To carry the lit lantern in this view is to receive a final solemn gift. Other, darker myths tell a different story. They whisper that the lantern is a cruel trick, a cursed object forged by a malevolent entity that feeds on despair. In this version, the lantern doesn't ease the passage, it amplifies the terror. The spirits it reveals are not peaceful souls, but echoes of regret and sorrow. The guides are not helpers, but jailers, leading the newly departed soul into a grim, eternal servitude. The lantern's light isn't a beacon of hope, but a brand, marking a soul for collection, according to these tales. To see the lantern ignite in your hands is to know that a fate far worse than mere death awaits you. And then there are the practical, almost scientific theories posed by occult scholars and magical researchers. They hypothesize that the lantern acts as a magical amplifier, a focusing lens for the soul's energy. As a person approaches death, their life force, their very essence, begins to wane and change its frequency. These scholars believe the lantern is tuned to detect this specific vibrational shift. When it senses the frequency of departure, it draws upon that unique energy to power its light. The visions of spirits are not necessarily the spirits themselves, but rather psychic projections, residual memories, and emotional echoes that the lantern bearer's heightened state of perception can now interpret. The true origin and purpose of the Lantern of the Dead remain a mystery. It has no single owner and appears throughout history in the most unexpected places. It might be discovered in the dusty inventory of a curiosity shop, unearthed from an ancient tomb, or found sitting innocently on a park bench, as if left behind by a careless traveler. Its appearances are random, its motives inscrutable. It offers no explanations, only a quiet, glowing finality. It is a catalyst for the final chapter of a life. But whether that chapter is one of peace, terror, or simple transition depends entirely on the stories you choose to believe. What would you do if you found it? Would you dare to pick it up to test your fate against its silent judgment? Or would you leave it be, letting its secrets remain in the shadows, preferring the comfort of not knowing? The Lantern of the Dead asks a fundamental question. Are we truly prepared to face the end? It offers a glimpse, a final fleeting moment of clarity before the curtain falls. For those who hold it, the world becomes a stage of ghosts, with a silent spectral audience watching their final act. Thank you so much for watching and journeying with me into this haunting tale. If you enjoyed this exploration of dark fantasy, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more dives into the world's most mysterious legends. We'll see you in the next one.